Well, hello. This is Rochelle, and thank you for joining me here on the Creative Retreat YouTube channel. For today's process, I wanted to make a bookmark because I really was challenged by this Acts prayer method. I had heard it before, but this devotional just really challenged me again to have some structure to my prayer. God uses structure all throughout nature, and so I really wanted to just structure my prayer a little bit better. And so I am making a bookmark to remind me, and I can then take this bookmark either with me on these prayer walks that Julie speaks of, or otherwise wherever I read in my Bible, I can then take that word and apply it in this same prayer method. You know what I really liked about this prayer method is that it spoke so much more about God and so much less about me. And so in this devotional, Julie shares a few tips that has helped her over the years. The first one is she says to have a devoted time and place for praying. She said to keep a prayer notebook or a journal, to take a prayer walk. It combines exercise, nature, and praying. I'm so getting into that. And then to use this prayer method, like this ACTS, which is an acronym for these 4 things that I'm going to take from this journaling card and just put it onto my bookmark. The acronym is A for adoration, C for confession, T for thanksgiving, and S for supplication. And so I am just taking these little journaling cards, and this is the great thing about these Faithful digitals, is that you can use these cards in whichever way and however many ways you want to. You can reprint them, you can reuse them. Once you've bought the Faithful digitals, they are yours for personal use, and you can personally use them in however many ways you then want to. I wanted to have this bookmark, and I used this tie-dye from the pattern paper sheet to be the front of it, and I'm going to use the journaling card to spell out that ACTS, and I'm going to write the definition or the reason for it in the end with that black. I so love these bright colors with that contrasting black that is all throughout this kit. And it was great fun to use it. I am going to have a tab at the top of my bookmark just so that if it is in my Bible somewhere, I can find it easily and quickly. And I wanted to, on the front, do that acronym, and then on the back, I wanted multiple circles with the words without ceasing, so that it shows the continual kind of prayer life that we should have. And so I really think that circles, because it has no beginning and no end, is the perfect word for that without ceasing, continual praying that we should be in. And so I just punched a few circles from a few of these journaling cards. And again, like I said, if you wanted to use the journaling card as a journaling card, you still can, because then you have it in printable format and you can then use it however. So you don't have to feel sorry when you cut into them or punch into them in various shapes or sizes. I really love this without ceasing wording, and so I'm putting that in there. Then putting down the circles so that it has my symbolism of continuous prayer, and not stopping, without ceasing prayer that God is wanting from us. And I said this before, if you want to have a good prayer life, if you want to have a good relationship, period, then we need to have that time with God. If you have a relationship with someone and you don't spend time with them, then that relationship deteriorates, and we don't want that to happen with our relationships with God. So we want to stop the deteriorating, which means that we want to continually pray. And then having this method to pray with is very important. And so the adoration is for praising God for who He is. I love that. If you look at the Our Father, it says, Our Father who art in heaven. Firstly, our Father. He is our Father. And then the second one is C, confession. asking for forgiveness of our sins, and be specific. Yikes. T is thanksgiving, thanking God for what He has done. And then S, supplication, which is where you present your requests. Really, your shopping list is only at the end, it's not at the beginning of prayer. I am using that pop of black in all of these beautiful colors, just to contrast and follow through with some of the colors from the kit. It also helps these elements stand out a little bit better, and I really am very happy with the end product. I think my little bookmark is going to be very important in my daily prayer life. I'm taking a corner rounder, and I still can't get into that little space, so I'm just using a template there to cut around the corners and then make them round so that they are uniform with the bottom ones, and really like that. And I'm probably going to use some laminating pouches to just laminate this. I did make a mistake and the black pen went all over, so I'm just using a white gel pen to rectify that little mistake there. And it's as easy as that. Really, even if you do make a mistake, you can white it out or whatever you use. So yes, I think I would need to laminate this little bookmark because there will be much use from it. And then writing down the definitions of those 4 words within the prayer matter of it. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me, for watching, and I do hope that you then also use this prayer method when praying, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.